What's up, YouTube? Rich
Now from
Gamer
Chase Field in
997
the
here
capital city
today.
of Phoenix,
We're back on
Arizona.
MLB The Show
is
18.
on the
If
air.
you guys
Tonight, the
enjoyed this
opener
video,
of a
make sure to leave me
three-game
a like, make
series
sure to leave me a
between the LA
comment,
Dodgers
and yeah, please don't
and
forget
the
to
Arizona
subscribe. Let's
Diamondbacks.
play.
Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jake Junis gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Strike out him first. We're losing fans. Fans gave up already.
The 3-2 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Lindor actually did something right for
connects
once.
For a 2-run home run. Number 14 on the season as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's making progress.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Breaking ball in for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Ian Netzel.
Ian Netzel.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Sosa over at second. Bregman at first, 2 out in the inning. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again.
Welcome to the stream, H24.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hope you're having a good night.
Runners on first with 1 down. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The D-backs seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Jake Junis earned his 9th win of the year. Vince Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Bradley is there, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona.
Fly out in first.
Riding in once again, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Run.
1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another chance. Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
You got the giant wall there that prevents you from
Ready
getting a
for
home
another
run.
shot now. Elvis Espinoza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Espinoza.
And Espinoza is so terrible.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Heredia's going to strike out. Come on, Heredia, hit the ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left.
Dominguez
moving
Go back.
forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And they get the double play at third. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now.
Throw that in the dirt. Real nice, right?
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one. Lance McCullers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call
Really
it
double.
days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day.
Why they got Espinoza in the lineup, I don't even know. Like, how long can you go with a guy that's not hitting the ball?
Little tapper down the first baseline.
Dribble.
Throw won't get him at first.
Ooh,
An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Up next for Arizona, Guillermo Heredia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And he'll step off the rubber and go to 1st, just keeping him float. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Two and 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Francisco Lindor will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he was definitely in a good hitter's count right there. Pot committed. Probably not the pitch he was looking for, but good bat-to-ball skills.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rich, prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Hit it right to the center fielder.
Leading off the inning, Rich, prime time, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Really gonna throw it all the way up there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball
Gonna
there.
hang
He's
that
going to live
curveball
to
up there.
regret
You
it.
crazy?
This ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 51 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich, prime time.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this
So
one
the
as it's
same
in
breaking
the air
ball?
to deep
Are you
left.
stupid?
Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Right donkey home.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good, excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Arizona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Freddie Arias earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. The victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11.
From Chase Field in Phoenix, this is Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Henderson Alvarez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA
A game at home
indicates.
That's been his problem.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory.
It's raining here.
Next will be
got crazy lightning.
Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Swung over that fastball.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That was a nice slider. I thought that was gonna miss.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Bregman at second with 2 down. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Elvis Espinoza would be next. hit hard on the ground is short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Elvis Espinoza. He reached on a single in his first try. The 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Torres trying to get there. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
He chased it down.
Now at the plate, Rich. Prime time. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you.
That
was a great take.
Luplow is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are ready now. Rich. Prime time, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3.
Doesn't matter how many pitches it takes.
The
As long as you
Arizona
get the win.
Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Henderson Alvarez earned his 9th win of the year. Archie Bradley wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. And as we welcome you into this one, we find runners at first and second here with nobody out in the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Rich Prime time, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Luplow has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with one out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base. So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball, low side. Scooped up, one there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting
Couldn't
with
even hit
disaster
a
right
sac
there.
fly. Hit a
Tying run on
fucking
third,
double play
winning
ball.
run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save. That's all that matters.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5. Afternoon baseball. Jake Junis gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Hard to the right side.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me. How did I miss that ball?
For a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping into the box, Rich. Prime time. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Now batting, Elvis Espinoza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So stepping in, Tomas Nido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up to the plate, Rich. Prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Elvis Espinoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Prime time is off at first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Come on, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Lofted in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Rich Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Bell is in pursuit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Right into the hot tub.
Striding into the box, Elvis Espinosa.
Number 3, Elvis Espinosa.
Primetime leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Screamer.
In now, Alex Bregman. He singled in 2
Come on,
trips
Alex.
to the plate
Get a hit.
Far. 2 runs,
Choking.
9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this digging in. Rich Primetime. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. High and deep to left center field. Luplow going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that...
Wow.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
At least now it's raining, it's all cooled. And I came out of work after it rained, it was all hot and muggy.
Arizona led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jake Junis gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.
.344. Corey Seager, 345. Most valuable player, Cy Young. Silver Slugger. And then, at least a month for that.
First open of the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the first of this quick 2 games. Stepping up now, Rich Primetime. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Next year, I want them to put it to where you can put your name on the bat.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him there from short right field. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Brett Phillips. He singled his last time up.
Brett Phillips.
He hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Ended his ass up there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Wow,
so 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this.
No one has gotten a hit
Digging in
yet.
once again, Rick Vick.
Catcher, Rick Vick.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Primetime takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here's the 0-2. Round is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Set to start the 9th now from space. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That changeup was
You
slower
have to
than
find
a
a way in
mother.
this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Houston Astros from Southeast Texas. Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He'll be hitting the ball to center field.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Second baseman, Reynaldo Baggett.
Is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets a ring. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Striding in for Houston, Wayne Woodward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
They player look like they dropped him out of the fucking 80s and shit.
Shoots this one over to first. Prime time is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division.
At the bottom, shit, they got a worse record than we do.
Ready for another chance? Rich, prime time. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Foul tip.
Hit high and deep to left field. Winker going back on it. On the wall.
Wow, that shit is not even going to reach the wall. What the fuck?
Ready for another shot now. Rich, prime time. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's George Springer.
Should know it was going to throw that change up again. Well, I don't understand how we always losing to teams that way worse than we are.
To first, and there's 1 away.
It's like we always rub the ball when it comes to playing a bad team. Actually, we drop the ball when it comes to playing any team.
But the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Into right field, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one.
Next up for the Stros, Aaron Foreman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Prime time, loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Ryan Nunez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ryan Nunez.
Digging in to try it again. Rich, prime time. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Most people don't get on. Espinosa's
ready now for the Diamondbacks. Elvis Espinosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've got 2 runners on. They're down 4. If Grand Slam is still in play,
is over
let's
3
see if they
as well.
continue this
So
nice
everybody
offensive
is
approach.
not
Bring
getting
in
any hits.
Guillermo
No
Heredia
wonder why
now.
they
And these
sucking.
guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Yeah, come on, Heredia. Don't friggin' strike out. Don't do it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Woodward into shallow left. He makes
Oh,
the
he
catch.
didn't strike out, but he sure didn't hit it far enough.
Out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some
The guy
pretty
from
good
the
range
80s
heading
caught the
pretty
ball.
deep into the
Well, there's
outfield
2
to
of
bring
them that
that
look
one
like
down.
they're from
Thought
the
the
80s
outfielder
on
might
this
call
team.
him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both
when
sides
it's
of the plate
necessary for him to
with
get
pop.
another hit is when he's going to choke.
Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Or it's your dream.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Astros.
Astros are using this as a stepping stone to win game. The team be on the skids as soon as they play us. They not be in the skids anymore.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We need to go check in with the other players. The Dodgers.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands.
We got
in
a
this
better
one. Two of
record than the
league's
Dodgers.
craftiest starters go head-to-head next.
Not by much, but it's better. It probably won't be after the
Julio
series
Urias
is
will
over.
be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Zagunis is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And nobody tags up, because that's how they program the game for you not to tag up.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down.
Damn, it's the 7th already? What the fuck?
Lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Wow, they skipped this fucking game by real quick.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
And a curveball. Missed that curveball.
Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
Wow, that's a rarity. A
Yeah,
1-0 game in baseball.
They skipped that game by quick as hell, boy. They definitely wanted to give the win to the fucking Dodgers, man, because they skipped that game by like fucking crazy.
Friday night baseball. Up next for Arizona, Rich. Prime time. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight.
Never start off with their main pitchers. They all want to throw fucking breaking balls.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or 4-game set.
Throw fastballs.
You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
The 1-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Now at the plate, Elvis Espinoza. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on him.
The right fielder came in quickly.
So coming to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. 3 runs already home here.
And he's stuck.
Hits softly out in front. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he is.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich, prime time, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Dig.
1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score, and they lead now by 4. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Espinoza. He reached on a single in his first try. Chopped weakly to the left. Farmer brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled
just
away.
missed that one. Late on that shit.
Back to him on the mound.
Oh, right, buddy.
And he
What
just
the hell?
throws
Oh,
the
he
glove.
caught it. And I'm about to be like, what the? Why is he just standing
Here's
there?
the cleanup hitter, Mark Segunas.
Oh, damn, they came back and tied the fucking game up. Wow. That's how bad our fucking pitching
0-1
is.
count and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lorang going back on it. On the warning track,
wow.
he makes the catch.
Damn, that sucked. And that was a fucking power swing. You thought it would have fucking went out.
Next up for Los Angeles, Sean Dominguez.
Left fielder, Sean Dominguez.
He hit toward the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kyle Farmer.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I could get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Next for the Dodgers, Christian Bethancourt. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Bethancourt.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Rich Primetime, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Ooh.
Swung on and missed, outclassed
That was
by that
nowhere
fastball
close.
for a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
He's probably going to throw the slider again.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Slide,
In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Downtown LA, and ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich Primetime, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. And he's safe.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk.
It don't matter how you start off, we always finish bad.
The strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Okay,
and for
so
him,
they're gonna
you
walk
have to think a
Lindor.
turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Breaking ball outside. He lost him ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Oh, now a line drive. And he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for extra bases. 1 run scores.
Lindor should come home.
And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one.
Doesn't matter because the last game I had 5 RBIs and we still lost. So what difference does it make?
Ready for another chance? Rich, prime time. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lorang is there.
Yeah, that ball is still in the air.
And there are 2 gone now.
Oh man, that ball.
Rich, prime time. He hits here in a spot where
he
he
had
might be able
lunch
to put this one
out there while he waited for that ball to fall.
Man, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Sosa at third. Marte at second. Bregman on at first with 2 down. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh wow, the ball hit over the fence and came back. A grand slam.
So he will touch him all
wow,
on the grand slam, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess
first
from
time
the
it
previous
came
pitcher,
through
but he definitely didn't help the
with
situation.
the bases loaded
they
and
hoped he
didn't
could save
choke.
the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Usually be choking like a mother when the bases are loaded. I don't know why. I think it's just a
Stepping
bad
in and ready for another
omen when
shot,
the bases
Christian
is loaded.
Bethancourt. He singled his last time up. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that.
Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field.
He hit it right to him. He didn't move at all. That ball went right to him. What the hell?
Now batting, right fielder, Art.
A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Rich, prime time. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
This is a different pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball and a strike. Staples on second. Marte at first. 2 out in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late.
One is right on the line.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second is in to score. Ready once again.
Lindor is 3 for 3. A home run, 2 doubles, and an army. All right, that's what's up.
Thus far. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lorang will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Ian Netzel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1, here it comes. Rounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh, what the hell?
And the run is in to score from third.
Maybe
11-3, the final score in this contest. The Diamondbacks put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Fine Sunday. Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And a neck-high fastball that time. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Bradley.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to climb up the wall and get it.
This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 54 thus far. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The 1-1 home. Runners hit sharply on the ground. Marte has it, and there's out number 2. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Primetime, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal.
Oh,
I mean,
that ball
this
is
guy's
a
got
sky
a
ball.
lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sylvester Coffey. He reached on a single in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. First. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Bregman on at first, nobody out. Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. On to first, a double play.
It's one of these games.
Riding in once again, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Zagunis moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jackie Bradley now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Oh, the Dodgers then took a 2-run lead.
The 1-2. Round to second base. This could be two. Marte gloves it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next up for Los Angeles, Sean Dominguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Tony Zitch comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Rich Primetime will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run.
I thought that was going to be a home run because he just kept running and kept running and kept running.
Some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Digging in, Elvis Espinoza, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. A bouncer to the left side. Geronimo is up with it.
Fuck me.
The tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
That was a big mistake.
One-run game, 6-5 the final today. Los Angeles used a nice...
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. H24, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any suggestion on any game that you want to see me play, just let me know, and I will gladly grant your wish for you. So just let me know, and I will get that game that you like. So I will see you guys tomorrow in another stream. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys. Peace.